Welcome to our top 5 anticipated films of 2025.
Let's go. I'm going
Jake.
to start things off here. My number 5 is Presence. It's a film about a haunted house, entirely POV from the ghost's perspective.
Oh, like
I heard about that.
In a Violent Nature this year?
That's a different film with a similar premise.
Similar premise. That's why I was.
That's
bringing
a
it up.
slasher. This is a ghost.
I have heard about that film. I am also excited about that
I'm
film.
jazzed. I'm mad it's not out yet. Why is it not out yet? I want to see it right now.
I like interesting perspective films. I love stuff like that, so I'm actually kind of pumped. My number 5 is, now get this, I know I'm a big Witcher guy. They're making a fucking movie.
They are?
Witcher Sirens of the Deep.
Yes.
And let me tell you right now, any Witcher content I am in on. Fully sold, fully in, fully ready. I am jacked up. I'm jazzed. They just announced Witcher 4. Witcher Season 4 is coming out. I am horny and ready for more Witcher content.
Me too.
I couldn't be more fucked up about
I'm
this.
big with Ian right now. It's very true.
Hate the way you guys are phrasing this. Anyways, my number 5 is a sequel to 2 of my favorite films. Now You See Me 3, a.k.a. Now You 3 Me. Don't fart
You
noise
Three
that.
Me, let's
Shut up.
First of all, they didn't call a second one. Now you don't. All
I
right?
know. Big missed opportunity. But I like these movies. And the chick from the first one, whose name escapes me at the moment, is coming back. And I'm
Yes.
happy about that. So yeah, Now You See Me 3.
You know what, Mud? I'm not going to fart on that. I also like Now
Thanks.
You See Me.
Now You See Me 1 was okay until it was Mark Ruffalo being evil the whole time, which made no sense. Why did he track himself? Number 4 is going to be Mickey 17.
Wait, hold
Oh,
on,
you
can't
the Mickey
fart-
17? You love Mickey 17. You're so excited for Mickey 17. I don't want to hear shit.
Mud, you're going to talk about this. We talked about it last year.
You talked about it last year.
I did. It was on my
You
anticipated.
bastard! Wait a minute. It might be
just
your number
farted
1 this
himself.
year.
Hold
you
on.
bitch.
What
Hold
the
on.
fuck is-
It's almost like I'm going to fart noise everything Jake says through the rest of the video now. Because I'm petty
bitch.
like that.
You bitch. Hold on. I know this might be your number 1 for this
Mark
list.
Ruffalo finding the tracker. I'm tracking myself. All right. Mickey 17 is amazing. All right. I've seen 2 minutes of it because it's a collection of footage in a trailer. And I'm already jazzed. It's like the best movie of the year so far. It's where I am right now. I'm so excited. Bong Joon-ho, Robert Pattinson. Talent breeds
more do you
talent.
need?
What more do you need? That's what I'm saying.
That's what I said last year when we didn't know anything about it.
That's also what I thought before Megalopolis, and here we are. But hey, you know
Great
what?
point,
It's got to be
actually.
way better than that, hopefully. So that's my number 4. Ian was number 4.
All right, guys. You know I'm a big whore.
No, you're not.
Edgar Wright Running Man remake
Let's
with
go!
Glenn fucking Powell. I am so beyond excited. I love The Running Man so much. Like, the Arnie movie is so good. And I know everyone, oh, it's just a cheesy. Shut the fuck up.
No, it's
I'm
actually got a
shit.
lot. It's actually a very deep film.
It
people.
is, if you look at all of the underlying things, very deep. It is silly and goofy, but I'm so beyond excited for my favorite director and actor who I actually kind of like. I'm excited to see a modern day, maybe even more nuanced take on the film, and I'm fucking pumped.
All right, my number 4 is from the world of John Wick, Ballerina. Oh my god, that trailer looks amazing. And Ana de Armas, like, you guys remember the scene in No Time to Die where she does the fucking clock kill where she's just on the ground, and it's just gonna be 2 hours of that, and I'm so here for it. She already proved that she can be an action star with that. And I mean, who doesn't love John Wick action? We just hope that Lens Flairman likes John Wick action.
I mean, if the trailer looks like it's going to be that good, right?
Yeah, right?
The trailer looks awesome. I got nothing
Trailer
against the
looks
trailer.
amazing.
I still have doubts, but hey, I hope it's fun. Number 3 is going to be Wolfman 2025. I have a dedicated video about this film.
That wasn't me, that was him.
I know that was him. But I have a dedicated video about why you should be pumped for this movie. I don't care what people have to criticize. Until the movie comes out, you don't know if it's going to be good or bad, but I feel like it's really going to be good. It's Lee Winnell of Invisible Man fame, the new one, rebooting another Universal monster.
I just refuse to believe, because you remember that preview they said of like, this is what the Wolfman's going to look like? I just refuse to believe that's what it's going to look like.
So Lee Winnell freaked out and started calling Universal before they revealed that, saying, don't reveal it this way. And he said it's akin to finding out Freddy Krueger's design from a Spirit Halloween costume. You have to see it in context in the movie. So now everyone's freaking out online.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Because I just remember seeing that photo, and I was fully in denial. I was like, there's no fucking way.
I was like, it sure looks.
I sure criticized it as well, if that's the only thing we have to go on here. But I'm going to go in, check my reservations at the door when I go see it opening night. Experience it for the first time in the film. But I'm so excited for this movie. Just narratively, the trailer sold me to Kingdom Come. I'm so fucking happy this is happening, and I hope he makes 100 more Universal Monster movies.
Wow, it's crazy that Mud's not even excited for From the World of John Wick Ballerina because he didn't put it at number 3. Oh my fucking god, the trailer's so good. I was a little nervous because Lance Flamer sucks. However, John Wick, Ana de Armas, who's awesome. John Wick, Ana de Armas, who's awesome. Do I need to say more things
It's a feedback loop.
about John Wick universe? The John Wick universe is banger, 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 and banger. Where's another banger putting in there? Fuck it, why not? Trailer is absolute, no, all gas, no brakes, turbo fire, and I'm jazzed.
The trailer is great.
Trailer's amazing. Speaking of film with amazing trailer, my number 3, F1, the Brad Pitt movie. I like racing. We don't talk about this a lot because we never watch racing movies. Me like racing.
You do like?
I love racing a
yes.
lot. I was easily the biggest up on Ford versus Ferrari between the three of
it's a
us
great
that year.
movie.
You guys don't get me wrong.
I love Ford and Ferrari.
No, I know you guys. That's my point. Is you guys love Ford. I love Ford versus Ferrari. Ian once gave me shit because he was in my HBO account and he texted me and he went, "I know you just watched Ford versus Ferrari, you little whore. I see it and you recently watched." So yeah. Oh, and the trailer's so good. It's just fucking B-roll playing the We Will Rock You. Ooh, I'm so excited. I love racing. I love F1. Me love racing. Let's go.
Can't blame you there. I'm going to match your excitement for a different franchise. They're calling it the final one. I don't believe it'll be the final one, but it's Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. I was blown away by how good the Part 7 was. 7-1. I don't know if they're splitting it like Harry Potter or not.
You mean Dead Reckoning Part 1?
Dead Reckoning Part 1. This is not Dead Reckoning Part 2 because of marketing. I was blown away by that, and that movie got Barbenheimered into the dirt.
It did.
It made like $500 million, which is a lot of money.
It made money, but
but
it didn't make as much as it would have if it didn't immediately get followed by the Barbenheimer.
It was
weekend.
out for 1 week before both of those movies came out, and it just got tanked. But hey, it was a part in its second week of the biggest box office week in film history. So hey, you know what? Count your winnings. I'm so excited.
Sorry.
That movie, by the way, 7 Part 1, not Deathly Hallows. That movie is how you do a lead into a sequel without just cliffhanging everything. Because yes, they're setting up a villain. Yes, there's bigger things afoot. But the point of the movie was that fucking key and getting it out of the villain's hands. And that story has a conclusion in this film. It's much different than Kilometers Immorales showing up and saying, "I'm evil now, cut to black."
It was Kilometers Immorales.
It's ridiculous. So like that's not a conclusion to anything. So this is how to do it. This is like what movies should take notes on if they're going to do parts 1 and 2. I'm so wildly excited, and I'm going to watch 7 Part 1 so many more times. But all right, that's my number 2.
You know, my movie has a number in it. Sadly, it's not 2. It's a 17. Mickey 17. Bong Joon-ho, Robert Pattinson. What more could you need? We've talked ad nauseum about the film. I am so excited to watch 500 Robert Pattinsons in misadventure getting murdered the entire film, and I am beyond pumped. He's using his weird voices in.
He hasn't used a normal voice since The Lighthouse.
Yeah, and good, because Robert Pattinson doing a fun voice and getting to be himself and acting and having fun is peak film. Jazzed beyond belief.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing.
My number 2 is the latest installment in a franchise that is near and dear to my heart. I can already tell Ian's gonna be mad. It's Avatar: Ash and Fire. Oh yeah,
That one.
baby.
That one's a real one.
I love Fire and Ash. I'm sorry, Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Like fire and ass.
You have no room to speak. Silence, Avatar hater. Avatar. Okay, I'm gonna gush for a second. I really fucking like the Avatar movies. I know that's like apparently not okay or something, and it's akin to like beating babies to death or something in the film community. I don't know why people fucking hate these movies. They're a great time. They have beautiful visual effects. I think the stories are actually pretty good. I like the characters. Sigourney Weaver's character in the second one, Jesus fucking Christ, probably my favorite character in the entire franchise. I'm jazzed for the third one, and no one will ever make me hate these movies.
That's fair.
Not unless they start being bad.
Unless they start... the only one who's going to decide that they don't like them, that I don't like these movies is me.
Yeah, and
Fair
that's
enough.
completely fair. And it's not like I'm like, oh, the first one, it's pretty mid, but like it's just so over conflated with like, oh, what a beautiful, great film. It's pretty mid.
Well, speaking of great films that just aren't
Honorable
great,
mention.
Honorable mentions.
aren't great enough to make our top 5 lists. We have honorable mentions. I'm going to start Fantastic Four: First Steps. I would have this on the top 5, but I've seen too many shitter Fantastic Four movies for me to actually
Yeah,
get
all of
excited.
them.
He makes a good point.
I'm excited to see what they have, and Joseph Quinn is ridiculously good in Gladiator, so I'm really excited to see what he does in this.
You said Joseph Quinn. I thought you meant Joe Quinn. I
Nope,
was
not
like,
Joe
huh?
Quinn.
My honorable mentions: Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Ooh!
I liked the first one a little bit. It's kind of fun, and I went with my friends. I had a really good time, and I'm very excited to go with my friends and have a second really good time.
So depending on what your number ones are, I'm gonna judge you guys super hard for not even putting this on your list. My honorable mention is Den of Thieves 2 Pantera. Den of Thieves is great, and I'm super happy they're continuing that story. We did a
Dealer's Choice.
Dealer's Choice on it. Go check it out on the channel for our full thoughts on the first Den of Thieves.
Yeah, Den of Thieves 2 is great. It's not on my list. You think I'm more
Number
excited
one.
for Den of Thieves than Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning? But all right, my number 1 is gonna be the film that is not just about the movie itself, but what it means. Superman, James Gunn. This movie is the stepping stone into a new DC universe.
New
New quote unquote. Some things are retained. I have a chip on my shoulder about that, but I've seen nothing about this movie that I haven't really enjoyed. The set photos, the costume, everyone involved, the talent involved.
Yeah, I mean, the main guy is in Twisters.
Main guy's in Twisters.
David Cornsweat.
That's how you know he's good. He's in Twisters. But everything involved is just insanely promising to me. And
got twins.
it's not just because I'm really excited for a good Superman movie. There have not been good Superman movies. I'm sorry.
Not in a grip.
Not in a grip.
Yeah, since Brandon Routh's Superman.
Yeah, and that one's fine. I mean,
I
it's
like
all
that
right.
one.
It's all right. But, like, I'm waiting for that first excellent Superman movie. That's a standalone. It's about him. And I haven't really gotten that. So not just that would have it be anticipated for me, but not number 1. But it's the start of something new. The start of what will be the future.
New asterisk.
New asterisks, but genuinely new because all the main guys are new now. Nothing connected to Man of fucking Steel. I'm very happy about that.
But it winds like a river.
It does not wind like any fucking river. It's 2 blocks. It's like it winds like a brick.
It winds like a brick.
So I'm really excited for 2 block Superman. This is what it means for the future. If this movie is bad, I'm a different person after that premiere night. If it's at least good, oh my god, the possibilities are fucking endless. What they're gonna do with Lanterns on HBO, what they're gonna do with Themyscira, the new TV show going on, what they're gonna do whenever they get around to reintroducing Flash, one of my favorite fucking characters in any medium. Oh my god, and then of course Justice League, which has only gotten one actual film that's got redone later on. That is like the premise of a lifetime of Justice League film, and they've tried it once, 1.5 times, and this is going to be so different now, and I'm so fucking excited. So yes, James Gunn's Superman, for what it is and for what it means, I'm there. I'm over the moon excited about it. So
Respect it.
had to say it.
For the second time, I'm going to tell you guys I'm a big fucking whore. Predator Badlands, because I fucking love Predator. The first 2 are some of my favorite films. Predator as a character, as a concept, is sick. All the gadgets, the fucking hunt. Predator the Hunter. Fuck Craven. Predator. Predator awesome. Prey, the most recent film in the installment of the series, genuinely mind-boggling how good that movie is.
Oh, dude. Prey
It's
was
fucking incredible.
Prey was robbed because it just came out on Hulu. That shit deserved a fucking theatrical release.
$50 billion. Like, even the bad ones, like Alien versus Predator, is still so much fun to watch. Except 42 long. You know, fuck that shit. But like Predators with Adrian Brody,
42 long
fire.
Years.
This is a series that has so many good installments and is genuinely, I think, one of the best, if not the best, like, monster villain in cinema. Fucking couldn't be more excited.
Here we go.
So last year on our anticipated,
You bitch.
I put a movie on the list. I didn't know anything about it beyond the director and the main actor, and I was fully prepared to put that on my top 10 or top 5 anticipated for 2024, and then it got bumped.
We're back.
We're so back.
We're
And
so
now
back.
I've seen the trailer and I'm like, this is an amazing premise. So naturally, returning champion Mickey 17 is my number 1 most anticipated
we
of
all have it on the
2025. I think it's the only thing
It's
that's
the
on
only thing that crosses over.
Yes. Yes.
Come on, Bong Joon-ho with weird voice Robert Pattinson.
What more could you need?
What more do you need?
Yes.
And the trailer looks so
It
good.
does look
Jake,
so
you were
good.
so right about how good the trailer looks. And the fucking Frank Sinatra song they used
Oh,
for it.
man.
What is it? I'm gonna live until I die. No,
Yep.
that was Knives Out.
No.
Oh my god. I can't remember which one it is. Fucking Steven Yeun, and I think Mark Ruffalo's in it, maybe.
Mhm.
He is.
And Tilda Swinton?
Yes. I
A
think.
stacked fucking cast. And it's gonna be so fucking
It's Dean
good.
Martin's Ain't That a Kick in the Head.
That's what it is. Ain't that a kick in the head?
That's why I was thinking about Sinatra. I'm like, no.
No, it's the guy it's the other Sinatra.
It's the other one. Yeah.
But Jesus fucking Christ. And the voice he does is so good. I'm super excited. I don't know how I could not be excited for Bong Joon-ho. How, like, that name alone, I should be able to go up to anyone who has any respect for cinema and go, do you want to go see a Bong Joon-ho film? And the answer should be yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, this guy barely fucking misses. I don't even know if he does miss. I've never seen a movie of his that misses. I love when a movie that I want to see one year gets delayed because it's just an easy reslot onto the list. But then when the trailer comes out and it looks fucking glorious, and you know what the best part is? This shit's coming out in like January. I don't gotta wait.
Hell yes.
So yeah, Mickey 17.
All right. If you don't watch all those movies, you're bad at watching movies, and if you don't like every single one of those movies, you're bad at watching movies.
Our
as well.
opinions are objectively correct.
They're
Especially
they're
about
true.
Mickey 17, which all three of us want to go see immediately.